Welcome back to New Venture Mentor. This week's episode is another of my very rare but necessary public service announcements, and it's about the importance of learning to identify and accept good enough as an entrepreneur. Now, most of us were not raised to strive for good enough, and one of the biggest challenges that many successful people transitioning into entrepreneurship face is getting over their deeply ingrained perfectionism. Now, while you wouldn't know it based on some of the low-quality videos I have on my YouTube channel and the constantly changing but never really that awesome design on my website, I suffer from perfectionism as well. I basically cringe with every new post that I make. However, I make myself push forward anyway because in the entrepreneurship world, perfectionism can be the enemy of success because perfection is not achievable. Imagine if Windows never released a product until all of the annoying bugs were out. Most of us wouldn't have a word processor or spreadsheet or PowerPoint. Or imagine if athletes didn't compete until they never made a mistake. So much for professional sports existed. There's a famous quote from Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, where he says, "If you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late." Actually, that's a really good quote. You should probably tweet it out. Now, I'm not arguing that you should just release crap into the world. You do have to be mindful of your company's reputation. However, it's often better to release something that's good enough and then constantly improve it than to never release anything at all because you're never quite happy with the product. So, how do you tell when a product is good enough? Ask yourself a few questions. Does this version solve the problem that I set out to solve? Are the things that aren't perfect fundamental to the product, or are they extras for aesthetics? If it weren't my product, would I be as critical as I am right now, or would I use it and love it and just hope for a few tweaks in the next update? Can I build a user base with this current version or not? You get the point, so I'm not going to continue. If you're just starting out building your business and you don't have some weird personality defect where you think that everything you touch is gold, then you're more than likely going to feel a bit of embarrassment as you begin to get your products or services and yourself out there. Push through it, because if you want to succeed, you can't wait around for perfection. That's actually me, but I think that's another tweetable quote. Okay, so enough of me. Please leave a comment below letting me know about your struggles with perfectionism as it applies to entrepreneurship and what tricks you use to help overcome it. And if you found this video helpful, please share the love by liking it and sharing it with your friends and colleagues. If you have a question about planning, launching, or building your new business, head over to the Q&A with Cate section of CateCosta.com and drop me a line. And while you're there, make sure that you're not missing out on any tips, tricks, or tutorials to help your business grow by signing up for my newsletter.
Did you find this video helpful or fun? Then share it with a friend who you think would benefit from the dish, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Facebook and subscribe to my channel on YouTube so you never miss any of the latest tips, tricks, and tutorials to help your business grow. And you get to see my adventures through the wide world of entrepreneurship and how I use the freedom running my own business gives me. Also, remember to head over to CateCosta.com so you can get in on the conversation about how to build your business to success so you can live your life your way.